Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. This is Sisters and Chats with me, Jade.
And me, Paige.
Okay, let's get into this one. Are you dumb for thinking you can change a guy for yourself? Or actually just in general? Can you change a guy? No, yeah, because if you're thinking you're changing him for yourself. So yeah.
Yeah, but then I just think it's a time waster because I feel like 9 times out of 10, majority of the girls, they end up trying to change a guy, end up the ones being hurt and have to watch him move on and be the way. Oh, girl, you're hiding.
Are we throwing shade on me? I'm joking. I'm not joking. That's literally me. That is the summary of my story.
You have to just watch him treat another girl the way you dreamt of him treating you.
Oh, I know. I spent 11 years trying to change a guy, and God knows what's happening now. Anyways, we don't know if he's still stuck in his old ways or not, but that is that. I hope it was worth 11 years, and I hope you're reaping the benefits, girl. Moving on. I just feel like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like, I don't think you should try and change a guy unless he wants to change for you.
I definitely agree with that.
I feel like it only works when a guy wants to change.
100%.
And if you're forcing him to change, it's not going to be authentic, and
he's not your guy. It's just simple as that. He's just not your guy, because you shouldn't have to force someone to change. The way that you are as a person should be enough for them to be like, okay, I want to give them the best that I possibly can and what they deserve and more. Like, that should just be it. And it's just unfortunate because some of us girls get clouded by emotions and we think, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. We're going to change them.
And they're going to change. They messed up, but they're going to change next time. They messed up again. No, they're going to change next time. They mess up again. And they're not going to change. Okay, they're not going to change. I just wasted X amount of time, but
yeah,
I think they can still change.
See, and that's when
the inner dialogue
happens.
That's when what?
Delusional.
Oh, delusional. God, yes. That's when it shows you like you fall in love with the perception in your head that you've made up and not actually the reality of them.
Yeah.
And don't worry, girlies, I wasted 11 years doing that, so this is just trying not to do the same thing.
Do not fall in love with the idea of someone or the potential that you same thing that you have in your head.
Yeah, I agree. And also I feel like I just feel like we're not their mums. We're not their mums to be teaching them from right from wrong, telling them what to do, you know, making them change their behaviour. Like, we're not their mum. We're meant to be in a relationship. It's meant to be beneficial for you.
Of course. Because
what is the point of getting into a relationship if it's not benefiting you in any type of way? You might as well just stay single. So therefore, you're not out here trying to teach people lessons and cause yourself stress in the process of it. Hell no.
But in saying that as well, I think also we're not saying that you should just write off if you're trying to teach someone, because in relationships you're not going to be perfect and you both have to grow individually and together. And you know, you might have to be like, oh, I didn't like this, and have those conversations. But there's a difference with having a conversation and there being change, and there's having a conversation and getting the same outcome. That's when you need to differentiate the two and kind of assess the situation and be like, this isn't changing for the better, you know, we are not growing together, and I'm just hurting myself, crying myself to sleep, telling myself and trying to be like literally telling yourself, he's gonna change, this time will be different. It will be different, but it's not. It's just not.
Just be able to make sure you can snap between like being delusional and the reality.
But then again, in saying that though, it is so hard,
girl. I know,
because I was gonna say, you literally have been in a relationship. You was in a relationship for so long. And it's like
the lines got blurred. I was like, I don't know if I'm being delusional, if this is reality. Like, they just blurred. It just all was just one path in it. My goal was like to stay with this person forever.
But I think that's the thing though. I think people kind of get, with time and you've been with someone for so long, and in your head your end goal is, no, me and this person are gonna work out. And I think when you have it in your head like, no, this has to work, it can get a little bit dangerous, because then you start tolerating certain things that you shouldn't be tolerating, and the boundaries that you set are now being raised, and then it's just the self-respect just goes and the disrespect stays. Literally is how it is.
And self-worth where? That's gone. That lost out the window months ago.
That's knocking on the door waiting for you to let it back in. That's what it's doing.
And eventually it does. You know, when you realise it's not going to change. But and at the same time, I do feel like girls do have an imprint on guys. I feel like the girls
Yeah.
who do stick it out and try and make them change, and obviously, it's like we said at the beginning of this episode, like, they will change, but just for the next person, and you just don't get any benefits, and it's just unfair. It's like, you shouldn't have to deal with that. And like Paige said, clearly that's not your guy if you're having to just teach them the most basic stuff. Do you know what I mean? And of course, yeah, it's just a whole thing.
But that being said, guys, do not run away at the first sign.
Oh, a red flag. No, run away from the first time. What I meant to say is, like, just because he doesn't text you back in 2 minutes time,
Yeah.
because you're so used to that doesn't mean you run away from the situation.
Oh yeah, exactly. Good example.
You would just communicate to him, like, by the way, it would be great if we could talk a little bit more during the day. And then, you know, then he's like, oh, okay, she's clearly a texter.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna change that. Oh, my bad. Noted. Change being done. Cool. Not I'm having to bring the same thing up 5 times and then for you to end up belittling the situation, and I'm just upset, thinking, why me?
Literally. So yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's
Okay.
a whole thing, guys.
Wow.
It's a whole thing. Advice?
Advice. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
So
do it.
it kind of rolls in
Okay.
with the topic a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long do I wait? My boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years, and he still hasn't said that he loves me. 3 years.
How long?
3.
You should read that right.
Yeah.
How long?
3. 3
3
years. 3.
And he said he hasn't loved you.
Mhm.
He doesn't love you. What?
That's crazy.
No, carry on reading.
So, I've heard from 3 people from his family tell me that they love me numerous times, and every time I hear those words, it just hurts. I've had multiple conversations with my boyfriend about this, and he just shuts it down. I'm his second girlfriend, and I know his first girlfriend treated him horribly, but how long do you go without hearing the words, I love you?
Okay, right. Clearly this is
Strong
showing.
baggage.
Yeah. Why are you getting... Sir, this is not to you, girl. This is to your boyfriend. So why are you getting into a relationship when you're not ready? So why are you bringing in your past relationship baggage and trauma into your new relationship? So why are you causing your new girlfriend pain and stress?
Why? Just why?
Why are you doing that to her? Because I bet she's nothing like her ex, but you're dragging her through it.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine saying to your boyfriend, like, I love you, or asking him, why don't you ever say he loves me, like, you love me, and then he shuts it down. I'd be like, sorry, who? Sorry, what?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Couldn't.
what? And 3 years.
That's
3 years
a
I've been dating you. I'm your
long
girlfriend
time.
for 3 years, and you haven't even told me that you love me. But your family members are saying they love me? Nah.
Exactly. Like, so you can bring me around your family, let that relationship be established, but you can't tell me that you love me.
I just feel like you need to have a conversation with him
Yeah.
and just be like, listen, I don't really understand what's going on. I think, well, it's clearly to do with his past relationship. So I feel like you need to say to him along the lines of, you know, you clearly haven't processed and sorted out your past trauma from your relationship, which is then obviously putting a blocker in our relationship where we can express each other, we do love each other verbally. If this is nothing you're not going to look into, then I just feel like we should end the relationship here. Because, girl, you should have to wait 3 years. It should be like, what are we saying? How many? I feel like it should be months.
Yeah,
not years for a
months.
festival.
3?
I'd say like 2 3
is
months
reasonable.
of 2 3 months of like dating someone, or being their girl, being their person officially. You should be able to say I love you within like 2 3 months.
Yeah, should feel natural.
Anything longer, I don't really know how I feel about it personally for me. So, girl, it's been way too long, and especially because it's been 3 years. Still
I can't believe that. 3 years.
That is crazy.
Gosh.
You need to have a conversation with him, and he needs to go and sort out that trauma. And if he's not willing to, then you need to just get up and go, because you're not trying to be affected by this, because it's probably going to mentally affect you to when you get into, if you do get into a new relationship, you know, are you going to be a little bit nervous, a little bit scared, but anxious to say to your new guy, oh, I love you, and you don't know what the response is going to be? Because that's the kind of knock-on effect people have when they're not sorting out their trauma.
Sure. This is why we don't carry baggage, guys.
Exactly.
We leave it. We just leave it.
We sort it and we leave it.
Right. Well, guys, let us know what you think as well.
Yes.
But Thanks for tuning in for today's episode, guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel.
And for our audio listeners, can you please give us a follow and leave us a review? Until next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.